The equation is simple. Win and you're off to the Cape Cod Baseball League Championship to square off against the Harwich Mariners, who swept YD just a night ago. And Joe, what a Cinderella story, the Harwich Mariners.
It's amazing. I mean, 16 out of 17 games where they lost after the 4th of July, and they have limped their way into the playoffs, but they've been a problem in those first 3 games. 10-2 over YD, then 5-1 last night to advance to the championship, and that's just a gritty ball club that has earned everything they have gotten so far in this postseason, and they patiently await the winner of this game to find out where they're headed tomorrow.
Cotuit and Bourne tied at 1 apiece as Meggers blasts this one deep to right field, looking up his hole, but this ball is out of here. One pitch, one swing, one run. Chase Meggers leaves the yard as Bourne takes a 2-1 lead after a solo bomb by Chase Meggers to lead off the second.
Well, what a way to respond after having his 11-game hitting streak snapped last night. He went 0 for 3. Had a hit in every single game going into that game, and now has responded with his first home run of the summer to lead off the second.
That ball was crushed deep in there over the right field fence. So here's Blake Barthel. McKnight falls behind him 1-0. Meggers was a late addition to this Bourne squad. Played in 10 games during the regular season. Hit .342 as Barthel swats this one in the left center field alleyway. Compton's on his high horse. That ball drops down, kicks off the base of the wall. Barthel will motor his way into second as the Bourne bats are coming alive here in inning number 2. Meggers starts off the inning with a homer. Barthel follows him with a double.
Well, they dominated this regular season series with far less hits than the Kettleers, but 4 more extra base hits, and now already today with 15 in the season series when you include the regular season, and back-to-back extra base hits to start off the second. So as much as they struggled with the top half of this order, this is a lineup that is scary 1 through 9.
Here's the designated hitter, Isaiah Jackson. McKnight falls behind him. Barthel was 0 for 4 in Game 1 against Cotuit, struck out 2 times, and has struggled against Kettleer pitching all year long, was 3 for 13 before that double. As Jackson rockets this one right to Advincula at second, gloves it. His throw in plenty of time to nab Jackson for the first out, but it goes down as a successful at-bat as Blake Barthel moves up to third and stands just 90 feet away of being the 3rd run for Bourne early on.
Good situational hitting there from Isaiah Jackson, knowing with the runner on second, you're going to want to pull the ball as a lefty. He does so perfectly, and now a chance to bring in their 3rd run of the game.
And here's Chris Stanfield as Cotuit brings the infield in. First offering nearly got away from Grant J. Chris Stanfield during this playoff run, 3 for 7 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Went 1 for 2 last night. Scored a run, also brought home a run. Blasted a 2-run home run in a 5-1 victory over Hyannis to advance to the West Division Finals, as McKnight, struggling with his control, falls behind Stanfield 2-0. When asked after the game about his home run, he said, being here from the very beginning, I've seen everything. We've been through everything as a team, and to get into the playoffs, the goal is just to get in, and then ultimately, it's a new season. It felt great, and today I helped the team in a big way. Well, Stanfield has done that all year long, where he hit .252, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, was 5th in the league with 14 stolen bases. As the 2-1 pitch, another slow chopper down the third base line to even the count at 2-2. Second-year member for Scott Lander's Bourne Braves. Played in just 9 games last summer, where he's 10 for 32. It's good for a .313 batting average. Also brought home 6 RBIs. The 2-2 on the way to McKnight goes through the legs of Grant J after it tipped off the bat of Stanfield. And that's a ball that Grant J usually has.
Yeah, he could have squeezed it and picked up a massive second out of this inning. Looked like it caught a bit more of the bat for Chris Stanfield than possibly we think. A tough play to make for Grant J.
One gone in the inning. Blake Barthel stands on third. The 2-2 pitch again on the inside corner. Stanfield lays off and the count runs full.
Tough to tell where that one missed. That was a good pitch from Bryce McKnight. Front door breaking ball. Stanfield watching it all the way, but of course it's about where it crosses and not where it finishes.
Mike Hinojosa calling balls and strikes behind the dish today. The payoff pitch on the way from McKnight. Got him swinging. A huge second out for Bryce McKnight as he gets Chris Stanfield swing for his first strikeout on the day. It's the lefty Max Martzoff into the game facing Ethan Conrad. Starts him out with a first pitch off-speed pitch laid off outside for ball one. Martzoff making his second appearance this postseason. Pitched against Wareham in game one and was out on the mound where he got a fly out to Brandon Compton in left field that sent Cotuit to the West Division Finals to square off against the Eastbourne Braves. Now looking for just one out and stranding Blake Barthel, who stands just 90 feet away on third. This one hit on the ground to the first baseman Thatch. Breaking over to the bag is Martzoff. The flip is in time. A bang-bang play at the bag as Max Martzoff wins the foot race against Ethan Conrad as he comes out of the bullpen, throws just 3 pitches, and gets the 3-1 ground out to strand Blake Barthel just 90 feet away as we're through the first inning and a half from Lowell Park. Bourne leading Cotuit 2-1. 2-0. He's 0 for 1 today after pinch hitting for Trevor Haskins. Haskins went 0 for 2, but Davallon flew out to left field in his first at-bat, but he puts a charge into this one. Deep to right field, LaSalle looking up, but you can kiss it goodbye. A bomb off the bat of Charles Davallon as Cotuit takes a 4-2 lead on Davallon's first hit and first home run of the summer. 3-2, 2 out. Swing and a miss, he got him. Cam Scholke pulls the strings on Antonio Jimenez as Cotuit captures win number 9 on the season as they pick up the 4-2 victory over the Wareham Gatemen. 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging. Part of the 3 strikeout second inning for Hurd as he hits this one up the middle. Fielding it cleanly is Cerny. Did he do it again? He did! What a play by Tyler Cerny, gloving it and making the spinning throw to nab Trent Caraway. So 2 excellent plays by the Kettleers shortstop as we head. His 1-0 to Winfield. Hit right back up the middle. That'll get through into the left center field alleyway. Thatch comes in to score. Following him is Compton. Moving up to third is Taylor. Sliding in safely at second is Easton Winfield. It's a 2 RBI double for Winfield, his 4th double of the year. And with one swing of the bat, the Kettleers are up 2-0. Pearson gets the sign from Klein. Now kicks and deals the 1-2. Caraway hitting this in the short right field. Coming on is Devin Taylor going into a dive and making the play. Oh, what a play by Devin Taylor in right field. That ball was sinking in off the bat of Trent Caraway. Devin Taylor had a beat on it all the way, goes into a dive, and makes a spectacular grab for the 3rd out here in the 5th as Tyler O'Neill works a 1-2-3 top. Joe Ariola back out on the mound for his 2nd inning of work, getting the start against Cotuit. And Joe, we were talking about it during the break, a promising sign for the Cold Kettleer bats. They had the bases loaded, did play to run on the RBI walk. As Grant J hits this one deep to center field, going back is Chris Stanfield at the fence, leaping up. That ball is gone. Grant J leaves the yard for the first time this postseason. That ball was crushed to the deepest part of the ballpark. Got a pitch right down the heart of the plate from Joe Ariola as he didn't miss it to even the score at 2-2.